Hey everybody, Elgin Walker here, Elgin and Pilar Walker team, live and in living color. So, real briefly here, I want to talk about our express offer and cash offer program. I'm getting a lot of questions about that, especially with the market shifting. So I'm going to go over some brief points about the program. If you want real information about it specifically regarding your property, if you feel it's something that you may want to look into, feel free to reach out to me. So first of all, our express offer cash offer program, it's a cash for your home program. It is unique and exclusive to EXP Realty. So what we're doing with this is different than say some of the other programs. Is first of all, to qualify as an investor for the program, you have to go through our corporate office, which is through EXPI. And each investor, and the majority of the investors are corporations, hedge fund type things like that. So there's a lot of their track record is looked at, their money supply is looked at. It is not a hard money type equity line loan. It's not a personal investor. They're actually corporation types. In each one of those, they have what we call a criteria or a buy box, basically at what they're looking for in what areas and whether or not they're looking to purchase the homes to flip and make a profit, quickly, or if they're looking to hold them and to rent them out for a longer period of time. So what all that means for you is this. Number one is you will not be listing your home in the MLS. You do not have to have it listed. As a matter of fact, it can't be listed, at least in the beginning, for the investors to look at it because they're already looking at stuff through the MLS. That's number one. Number two, there's no listing contract. So you do not list your property with me or anybody else for that matter to then have the investors take a look at it. So right away, you're not obligated to the offers that they receive. You do not have to have open houses, no signs, no internet, no anything, Zillow, no Redfin, nothing like that putting your home on the market. So your neighbors don't know, nobody knows that your home is possibly for sale if there is an offer that is acceptable to you. So if you choose that you want to actually say go through the program, one is there is a form that you would need to sign, and the form would send you ahead of time. It is basically disclosures of what I've just mentioned to you, and allowing us to submit the property to the investors and understanding that they'll make an offer on your place possibly, that you're not obligated to accept it and all of that. So here's the beauty and one of the biggest differences for what we do is that there may be different, your property may fall into a different in different investors' criteria. So it is possible that you may have more than one investor that actually makes an offer on your home. The second thing is that offers are made prior to them seeing your home. So part of what the obligation is that you would allow me into your home to take pictures, and there'll be pictures of not just how your home looks, but they'd be pictures of like your air conditioner and your water heater and stuff like that. Anything that may be of stuff of work that they would need to do once they got into the property. So they have a criteria of that. So upon doing all of that, we would then submit your and the price range that you're hoping to get for it, particularly if you had listed the home. We would then submit it, and within 72 hours, you would receive a bid or not. They may choose not to bid on your home at all, but you would receive a bid, and I would receive the bid and come back to you and give you what the bids are. At that particular point, you can make a decision. Let's suppose that the bids work for you. If the bid works for you and you accept it, we fill out the paperwork, et cetera, and the investor then has 3 days to come out and take a look at the property. And really what they're doing is verifying the stuff that we gave them, the stuff I told them, the pictures, and they're just making sure everything is that. The inspection in most cases is a really short inspection, maybe an hour at the most. Sometimes I've been there and it's been 10 or 15 minutes, to be honest. So that being said, once that's done, then as far as closing, it's a matter of what we've negotiated. They'll close in as fast as 10 days. I've had them where they'll go up to 45 days. Sometimes they'll give you a little time and can negotiate things like that. But that's the general time frame. It's generally 10 days to 45 max. And it's all cash. And that's pretty much the program in general. It's a couple of little things here and there that I would discuss with you if you choose it's something that you want to make, that you want as an option. I'd also discuss with you how the commission structure is, because it is definitely different in one of the express offers programs where you pay less. The closing costs are less, and the offers will generally come in, and obviously they're investors, so they're looking to make some sort of a profit, but they come in and a lot of times they're not too far off market value, but they're looking for a little bit of a discount. So assuming that you then did not want to accept any of the cash offers if we receive any, and considering that at that point you don't want anything else to do with the program, that's it. Nothing else to do, nothing else to sign, nothing to cancel, nothing like that. Upon accepting an offer, if you were to do so, it goes into escrow and goes through all of the normal procedures that we would go through if it were a retail buyer that was purchasing the home. So it's pretty straightforward. It's very simple. And it's just a matter of whether or not your circumstances fit the cash offer and express offer program. If you happen to be in distress, this is a really good program to take a look at if you need to get your home sold quickly. It's also as is. So if you have some repairs, things like that, that you know need to be done, we need to disclose it. But this is an excellent opportunity. Is again, even with their 3-day inspection, very, 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 very rarely, if we submit all our paperwork up properly up front, have I seen them come back and ask for anything else. They don't do that. So it's as is, and that's the program in general. So if you have some questions, feel free to reach out to me, Elgin Walker, the Elgin Paul Walker team with EXP Realty. Also, hey, remember, for those of you that are looking at this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get out there as much as possible. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day.